Hey everybody, I want to ask you a question today. What does mindset have to do with money? Okay, don't know? All right. Hi everybody, this is Donna Irvin and welcome back to my Big Tip Friday. And today I'm obviously going to be talking about mindset and money, okay? I hope you tuned in on my Facebook Live the other day. I got really passionate about that. You probably could tell I was like on a soapbox, and the thing is this is a very passionate subject for me, okay? For many people, this kind of subject, when it's around money, this kind of subject is, for most people, can be a really stress point, okay? And it can also mean your freedom as well and having a better life. I mean, so there's two sides to the story. And a lot of the times, many people don't connect the two. They don't even relate the two together, okay? And oftentimes your beliefs around money and your mindset around it can really mean hell or high water, okay? For you, for your family, for your business, for your life overall. And with mindset and money, okay, you really need to sit back and figure out what your beliefs are and what your views are around money, all right? And I kind of mentioned this on my Facebook Live, that you know, a lot of the times we grow up in society, and I'll mention it again, as a society, we tend to teach people the same things over and over and over and over again, and nothing changes, and we wonder why nothing changes. So you may recall growing up, and there's a lot of statements around this, but I know I recall these. Things like, well, money doesn't grow on trees, money's the root of all evil. Things like the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. And even things like money doesn't buy happiness. Okay, there's a lot more related to that, but these are the main four that as a society people were taught, okay? And I know I grew up thinking that same thing, these same things. And the sayings might be true in some aspects in life, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're true at any time either, okay? So you gotta kind of make a judgment for yourself. Is this a belief that you wanna keep? Are these beliefs you wanna keep for yourself to keep hindering your aspects and your views on money? The thing is, limiting beliefs can ruin your life, okay? And I've talked about this before, okay? If you have limiting beliefs around things such as money, it's gonna make you exhausted. You're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna be broke. You're gonna stay broke, and you're never going to move forward. And oftentimes we don't know what we should even think or feel about money, okay? And you know, society as a whole has brainwashed us, okay? And we're with various rules, with wrong beliefs, with lies about money, okay? That and the opportunities that do come our way, most of the time they're almost automatically shunned and seen as a scam. Okay, they'll tell you, oh, that's a scam. It's something that's just gonna screw us over. Okay, yeah, there are a lot of scams out there. Okay, there are. I'm not saying there isn't, but you can't look at every opportunity like that as a scam just because your limiting beliefs get in the way. I mean, and I'm going to go off a little bit here. You know, when you tell, especially in the beginning, when I tell people that I work online and I work at home, they kind of, one of two things happen, a reaction. They'll either look at me and go, oh yeah, right, okay, all right. Or they kind of just go, oh, you know, and there's no positive reinforcement with that because people are taught that the only way you make money, like I said, is with a job, with a job. If you try to make money online, oh my gosh, it's a scam. You know, I mean, come on, do your due diligence, do your research and find it out for yourself, guys. Okay, so you need to get your head on straight and really do some soul searching. Okay, if you have limiting beliefs, the biggest thing is recognizing those. So if you're constantly running around saying that everything's a scam and You're always getting screwed over and money is the root of all evil. You really need to rethink that. I mean, I personally thought it, and I said this on my Facebook Live, I personally thought that at one time too. But you know what? Over the last couple of years, I did some soul searching, I did some research, I did my own due diligence, and I made my own decisions as to what I will and will not believe. And I don't believe that bull crap anymore. Okay, I don't. So the question remains, guys, how on earth can you ever hope to start changing your mindset on money? All right, especially if you've believed this all your life, maybe your whole life you've believed this. And here's a few tips, and I'm gonna share with you just a few very simple tips that might help you at least open up your mind to be thinking about how you change the way you see money, okay? And number one is really understanding money and your relationship with money, okay? Money is nothing more than a tool. I mean, we use it to purchase things, we use it to purchase experiences, and it's just simply a piece of paper, right? I mean, that's all it is a piece of paper with numbers on it. And I said that the other day, right? But we as human beings wrap so much emotion and so much ties to money that it almost becomes us, okay? And you gotta keep kind of a mental check on yourself and see what your relationship with money is. Ask yourself, how does money make you currently feel? Okay, at this moment, if you're struggling and you're going through a bunch of crap and you're financially going through a lot of things, okay, maybe your relationship with money isn't all that great. That's like a cuss word, okay? You say money and you're like, oh, just leave me out of it, you know? And I used to feel that way, and there are still times, because those old belief systems will kick back if you let them. And there are times I catch myself going, kind of falling back into that belief of money, oh my gosh, it's hard to make, okay? But the thing is, you've got to change that relationship. You've got to change how you feel about money. Money is a tool. Money can allow freedom. Money is a good thing, okay? Money is not a bad thing. People make it a bad thing. In other words, wrong deeds make it a bad thing, but money in itself is not a bad thing, okay? And you want to get truly honest with yourself and on how you view money and the things. And once you do that and you really get deep and dark and intimate with your thoughts about money, only then can you start to become clearer about it later. And I would say number 2 would be placing value on yourself, all right? Okay, it seems kind of strange, and you're thinking, what do you mean place value on myself? What does that even mean? The fact remains that money results results that you're experiencing right now is basically a reflection of your decisions or lack of decisions that you made in the past. So remember, my famous saying is, if you don't make a decision, the decision makes you. All of those things can be decisions that you made, bad decisions. If you're stressed, if you're worried, if you've had money challenges, a lot of times when we're really in a negative mindset and we're stressed about something, we tend to make bad decisions based on, gratification. We want instant gratification. So we might make a bad decision about money because you want to get out of the current situation quickly, right? And sometimes that's not really the best way to approach things. So if you allow yourself to start implementing a millionaire mindset, and there's books on it everywhere. I mean, you can go to Google, look up millionaire mindset, and you will find a whole bunch of books related to this. And I would want to suggest that you do that. Get yourself a book. Start reading about millionaire mindset, because they have a whole nother mindset than most people do. And you got to put a high value on yourself, guys. You've got to know your worth, all right? you'll start to see your mind open up, and you'll start to view things in a different way of thinking. But it all starts with clearing out your own crap first, okay? So don't think, and I know I got on my soapbox with this too, and don't think the universe is just going to give you this, okay? You must do it for yourself. Don't rely on wishing the universe is going to miraculously, magically make you rich because you thought about it. Again, you must do it yourself. You've got to take action. Action is everything, okay? Action is everything. So you have to be responsible for you, okay? And number 3 is align your emotions with your goals. And what that basically means is if you don't have a strong emotional reason why you want to accomplish your financial goals, then you won't have the energy to keep up. You're not going to have the motivation. You're going to be taken down by self-doubt, by fear, by guilt, okay? So you really want to know, you can't just set goals just to set goals, okay? You've got to have a strong reason why you're setting goals. Your goals and dreams must align with what your heart really wants, okay? It's not what your mind wants, it's what your heart wants. So make a list of the reasons why you set goals, okay? And why do you want to achieve them in the first place, okay? That's a question that you definitely want to ask yourself. So by knowing these 3 tips, and I know it don't seem like a lot, okay, because nothing is going to happen overnight. I mean, seriously, just because I give you these tips doesn't mean I'm saying go do them and bam, tomorrow everything's going to reverse and things will change. It's going to take time, but you have to work on it every single day. Okay, so by knowing those, you can start to see where you are with money and where it needs to be changed, all right? So it's up to you. It's literally up to you. Now, next week, this is part 1 because I've decided I wanted to do a 2-part series on this because I think it's really, really important. And next week, I'm going to do part 2, and I'm going to be covering the beliefs of a positive money mindset. And then I'm going to show you something very powerful that's going to help you with that 5-letter word we don't like, money. It's going to be an exercise that is, I think it's really fun, and it can help kind of open up your mind and get your juices flowing about it. And I learned this, guys, from my favorite mentor in the world, Mark Hoverson. So he has taught me a lot of things about how we view life, how we view money, how we view relationships. And I can't wait to share that with you guys. I think it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for next week on part 2. And I'm really passionate about you guys joining. I'm glad that you're getting value from all this. And that is my main goal, is to help you guys really just start to open up your mind to new ideas, new thoughts, new ways of thinking, new beliefs. And once you start implementing these things, you will start to slowly see positive changes down the road. I know I have in my own life. It's not an easy road, okay? It's, that's one of the things as an entrepreneur. Online, all you see is people making money, the good stuff, the big cars, the fancy houses, all the stuff. They never show behind the scenes. And guys, what's cool is you don't always have to, a lot of people think that is fake, but you never see what's behind the scenes. You don't see the struggles. You don't see the hardships. You don't see the tears. You don't see the sweat. You don't see all this that goes into working and as an entrepreneur. And, we all are at a different stage in our life. Everybody is. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get out of my own way so I can do things better. I can be a better person, a better mentor, a better wife, a better daughter, a better everything, okay? Each day you try to do something that helps yourself to be a better person. And that's really what you want to do. Okay, guys, I'll shut up because, again, I'm trying to get back up on a soapbox again. I'm really passionate about this. So you guys take care, and I will talk to you next week again on my Big Tip Friday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.